I never thought entering the abandoned mine indoors would become a nightmare. The entrance loomed like a black maw, whispering secrets of lost adventurers. As I stepped inside, my flashlight flickered and revealed rusted rails and broken carts. The walls seemed to breathe, and a chilling wind carried faint whispers. Suddenly, I heard a metallic scrape echoing from deep within the tunnel. Something was moving, but I couldn't see it. Shadows twisted on the walls, dancing like they had a life of their own. Ahead, a narrow path twisted into darkness. My flashlight barely pierced the gloom, revealing sharp stalagmites jutting from the floor like teeth. Every step I took seemed louder than the last, each echo announcing my presence to something lurking beyond sight. Could I survive the mine, or would the shadows claim me forever? As I continued deeper, a strange clattering noise echoed through the shaft. My heart raced as I realized it came from above, sharp metallic claws scraping the ceiling sending sparks across the walls. I ducked, narrowly avoiding a falling piece of rock. The air grew colder, and each breath felt heavy with the mine's eerie history. Flickers of movement appeared in my peripheral vision, but when I turned, nothing was there. I stumbled upon an old mining cart filled with broken tools. Among them, a pickaxe with jagged edges glimmered in the dim light, almost as if it were alive. A whisper slithered through the tunnel, calling my name. Every instinct screamed to run, but the narrow passage left me trapped. I pressed forward, my nerves taut, the scrape of claws following my every move. I had to escape before the sharp things above found me. The deeper I went, the louder the mine became. Echoes of my footsteps blended with distant metallic screeches. Shadows stretched and twisted on the walls, forming shapes that looked almost human. A cold breeze carried the scent of damp earth and something else, something foul. I stumbled upon a narrow bridge over a dark chasm. Below, water rippled silently, hiding shapes that I dared not imagine. As I crossed, the ceiling above rattled violently. Sharp edges descended, like claws reaching for me. I ducked and slid across the bridge, feeling the mine itself trying to trap me. Heart pounding, I glimpsed eyes glowing red in the darkness, watching my every move. Could this mine really be alive? Or was I already too deep to escape? Ahead, the tunnel opened into a chamber glowing faintly with an unnatural light. Crystals jutted from the walls, casting eerie shadows across the floor. But the glow didn't comfort me. It revealed rows of sharp stalactites swaying as though moved by invisible hands. A faint scratching echoed behind me. The metallic claws were closer. I could feel a presence watching, patient and hungry. In the center of the chamber, an old wooden door beckoned, covered in strange markings. Every instinct screamed danger, but it was the only way forward. I took a cautious step, the echo of my movement magnified by the cavern. The shadows around me seemed to lean closer, stretching like they wanted to pull me in. I had to move fast or be trapped here forever. Ahead, the tunnel opened into a chamber glowing faintly with an unnatural light. Crystals jutted from the walls, casting eerie shadows across the floor. But the glow didn't comfort me. It revealed rows of sharp stalactites swaying as though moved by invisible hands. A faint scratching echoed behind me. The metallic claws were closer. I could feel a presence watching, patient and hungry. In the center of the chamber, an old wooden door beckoned, covered in strange markings. Every instinct screamed danger, but it was the only way forward. I took a cautious step, the echo of my movement magnified by the cavern. The shadows around me seemed to lean closer, stretching like they wanted to pull me in. I had to move fast or be trapped here forever. The door creaked open to a narrow shaft leading upwards. Light from the surface spilled into the gloom, guiding me. But the sharp claws weren't done. They scraped the walls, missing me by inches, the echoing sound ringing in my ears. I climbed the rickety ladder, each step threatening to give way, and glimpsed the mine's shadowy figure lunging from the darkness below. At last, I broke through the last beam of sunlight, collapsing outside, gasping for air. The mine was silent behind me, as if it had never existed, but the memory of those sharp claws and the whispers would haunt me forever. One thing was certain, I had survived, But would I ever return? Never. Even after escaping the glowing chamber, the mine's twists and turns became more sinister. The walls narrowed, shadows crawling over every surface. Metallic claws scraped incessantly above, their sound a cruel reminder of the danger lurking overhead. I stumbled into a labyrinth of tunnels, each path more confusing than the last. Echoes of faint whispers teased my mind, sometimes calling my name, sometimes mocking my fear. I found broken lanterns and abandoned pickaxes scattered across the floor, remnants of miners who never returned. The air grew heavy, damp, and cold, each breath a struggle. As I rounded a corner, I glimpsed glowing eyes staring from the darkness. They didn't move, but their gaze felt alive. Panic surged through me, yet instinct forced me forward. The exit had to be near, and I could not let the mine claim me now. Suddenly, the corridor widened into a massive cavern, the ceiling lost in darkness. Sharp stalactites hung like jagged teeth, ready to fall at any wrong move. The metallic claws, louder than ever, scraped and slammed against the walls, creating a symphony of terror. From the shadows, a towering figure emerged, pale and twisted, with claws glinting and eyes glowing red. My flashlight quivered in my hand, casting flickering shadows across the cavern. Every instinct screamed to flee, yet there was only one narrow passage leading upward. Heart hammering, I sprinted, dodging falling rocks and swiping claws. A scream echoed mine or the figure's, I couldn't tell as I barely leaped over a deep crevice. Behind me, the mine trembled violently. It seemed to want to swallow me whole. I saw a faint glimmer of light at the top of the shaft, the exit finally within reach. My legs burned, lungs screamed, but I had to make it.